Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. No! Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Here we go. Sometimes I cry more and more when I look at the stock market, but you know what? Sometimes laughter through tears is my favorite emotion. You say that a lot, but I'm seeing more tears than laughter. Not true. That's just simply not true. So that Carry On My Wayward Son, if you know that song, then you're, probably pretty cool. If you don't, or even if you know that song but really didn't pay attention to it, these older songs, they have so much meaning, such great lyrics. If you dig into them, you're like, I see what you were saying. For instance, verse 2 of that song starts with, "Once I rose above the noise and confusion just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion." Hello. Keep reading that second verse and you're like, hello, this is amazing. So thank you so much for recommending that. Or you might say, I'd rather just not know that we're living in an illusion. Oh boy, is this the Matrix talk again, Bart? I'll save that for another time. But let's take a look at the market. S&P 500. Hey, it's up 7.85 points. Dow Jones down 105. NASDAQ up 82. And my friend Russ is up 7.84 points. Come on, crude oil. Yeah, I like lower gas prices, but I like more dollar bills from my oil and energy companies. Let's take a look at the watch list over on the big board on Yahoo Finance, finance.yahoo.com. Yeah, taking a look through here. PayPal down again today. Yeah, probably still won't mess around with it. Maybe I will. I was going to do a put credit spread on it yesterday, and I was like, do I really want to own that if the worst case scenario happens? And the answer was no. So I should probably stick with that premise, don't you think? Probably right. Tyson Foods still making my butt stink, and I've got a position on them, and I think the short leg's at $50. So I'm like, got the bitter beer face on that trade. I mean, I'm still going to eat chicken. Are you going to still eat chicken? Recession or not? I'm telling you, I will. In fact, I'll eat chicken today just to show you. So what else we got? Goldman Sachs down. Visa, hey, Visa V. Visa might be something interesting. I was looking at my friend Devon Energy because I'm like, why again? I went through their little presentation that they showed or shared as well on their earnings call, and I liked it. I liked everything I saw on it, and the market was like, no, we don't like that. We want to beat you down again. It's so volatile, this Devon Energy. But I'll collect dividends on it. I'll collect premium on it. In fact, I put another credit spread up on the board. It hasn't filled yet. What's the deal? What is the deal there? Not sure. But I've got a $45 short, little shorty leg on that with a 43 long expiring next week. As I sold some $45 puts in my Vanguard account, and I thought, well, if it's good enough for my Vanguard account, why not turn it into a training wheel over on the Robinhood account? So there is Devon Energy there. I was kind of looking at this Dow, even though it's only at 57% profit, only $55. I didn't want it to like make my butt stink all week, the rest of the week, and have to continue to follow it. Currently trading at 53.29. Looks, what would I have to do to close it? That says low likelihood at 9 cents, so 10 cents. That would cost me $50. And that I only collected 95, I think. Yeah, only collected 95, so maybe we'll roll the dice one more day on the Dow. Put credit spread, and our calls are all looking good as far as remaining owners of these shares. Bank of America is down today a little bit, so my 28.50 call is 82% into the profit. The $53 Devin, we know Devin's taking some gas today, currently at 47.76. That's a bargain. Don't take my word for it though, because if you've followed me and Devin and Valero and these companies that I fall in love with, you haven't done well for yourself lately. So never follow this advice. This isn't advice even. This is just for fun and tears. It's for a lot of crying in my beer. Are you drinking beer right now? No, I'm not. I'm serious. I'm really not. Maybe later tonight because we're going to be celebrating. We're going to be celebrating that my bride has survived preparation for her colonoscopy that is today at around 1 p.m. So she has fasted since 5:30 p.m. on Monday. Hello. So we'll be celebrating that. Maybe I'll have a ice cold Miller Lite. Long neck, ice cold beer they call Miller Lite. Like diamond rings and football teams. If you know that song I was referring to, that isn't actually the words about the Miller Lite, but if you know that song, then yep, you're pretty cool and you like country music. And we're gonna let the Home Depot ride. We're gonna let all these calls ride, except Coke will likely roll that. We'll roll it again for another week at the same strike, $63. We've been collecting like just, little 20, $25 a week on this thing. Here's $29 last week. What's the history on this? Where's your history? Go up to Coca-Cola. Go up to the Coke and the Cola. Check the history on the last several trades on Coke just to see the dollar bills. Look at that. Just pocketing money. 35 here, 27 there, 29 there. They even paid us dividends, right? We've got a 291 right there on the covered roll. Roll, baby, roll. We collected $92 here, 43, and so on. We bought this one closed for 3, and that one closed for 3. Oh yeah. So, and we paid $59.63 for those 100 shares and $59.54 for those 100 shares. So we're doing good with the Coke and the Cola, and we like to maintain that ownership and continue to roll those for a few bucks here and there every week. I think we still have those. Yeah, we've got those calls separated. You got to keep them separated. So I think we're like every other week on those. I was looking to possibly close this one right here. So our next SPY, our next call credit spread on the SPY, it expires. What's that date? Let's see, 12, 13, 14, 56. That's next Tuesday. So a week from yesterday. And it's at 92% profit, $104. So it's definitely inside of both of our criteria threshold. And all we need is really one. So it looks like it'll cost me $3 to close it, right? And there's how many? 4 of those. 4 of those. What did we collect when we put it on? $112, and it's going to cost us about $12 bills to close it. So we will definitely do that, releasing $2,000 in the collateral. So go ahead and fill. There you go. So when did we put that trade on? It was on May 2nd. Holy moly. May 2nd, and today is the 10th. Is that correct? Check the Swatch Watch. Yep, the 10th. So that's $100. We netted $100 and we divide that by the collateral of 2,000. So the actual trade was 5%. And that was an 8-day trade. So let's divide it by 8 and then do our Fantasyland math, multiply it by 365. That's 228% annualized on that particular trade. So we got that going for us. We have several things that are not going for us, though. For instance, that would be these 2 Qualcomms. We got 500 shares represented between these 5 contracts. We got a 109 and 110, both of which are experiencing the bitter beer face as we speak. Hey, they're making a little run today. They're up to 106.37. So we are in trouble on both. And I know Brian would not agree with this, but I really might be considering just taking assignment on those, collecting those dividends that are coming up. I think at the end of May is the ex-dividend date on Qual and the Com. just to see. Let's take a look at the dividend. And we do have an ex-dividend date of the end of May. So if I did take possession of those stocks, I mean, they've grown their dividend for 19 consecutive years. They've got a 5-year growth rate on their dividend of 5.64%. They're currently paying over 3% on the yield, and they usually have pretty good IV, pretty good implied volatility on all of their trades. I can be covered calling them and collecting dividends. I can do a covered calls outside of that May 31st date, or in fact, I can do them weekly if I want. I can do them weekly and then roll them out past the dividend date and collect some dollars. So I'll consider that and continue with the big board here. What else are we in trouble on? This one's close. Walgreens at 31. What I would do is just I would sell off the long leg at 29.50 if there's any value to it, and I would take assignment of Walgreens at 31. That'd be fine with me. Our 33.50 calls are sitting pretty. Our next SPY up is finally now in the money. It was showing it was negative since I put the trade on because it's down here at 420 on the short side of that call credit spread. Amazon, we can close that right now if you'd like. Excuse me while I clear my throat. Probably have to go 5 though, right? I have to put 5 on it, and we have 5 contracts, so that'd be $25. We collected $145 when we put the trade on, so I don't have a problem. Why is it saying low likelihood? I don't believe you. I think it'd be high likelihood. Let's see if we can close it for $25. We'll release $1,000 collateral. Now it's showing 4 to 6. We'll leave it on for now. What are they doing? So they're up. They're almost at $110. So we will leave that on the pending board along with our Devon Energy and see what they do today. We have a couple of Valero calls that will expire today. Hey, they're showing so Valero, last I checked, was over. It was over 111. So this 112 is in trouble. 111.51. So we would roll that. We'd roll out the barrel on that. So we'll keep an eye on it tomorrow. Check on it tomorrow. So that's why it's showing those calls are in the negative because they're under pressure. Blackstone credit spread, it's showing in the negative. I'm pretty sure Blackstone's above $82. Let's take a look. 82.15. Okay, so it's come down a little bit. I think it was over $83 earlier today. So it's showing we're taking gas on that credit spread, but we're still good. 80/77. The 82 is under pressure. It's showing positive, but that's also because we've rolled it. So it's positively delicious. And hey, we're showing some signs of life. Now, I bet that's because we've rolled that too, because I'm pretty sure CVS is still trading under $70, just under. Oh, it's above 70. We got that going for us. So we'll keep tracking these things. We'll keep checking on the SPY with our little eye. 411.32 on that. What else? I was looking at Visa, so I'll run some numbers on Visa. Anything else on the watch list to check out? Maybe the Vici. Might check out the Vici. I'll definitely look at Visa. Yeah, maybe Caterpillar. Maybe look at Caterpillar. Walmart, no, probably not. McDonald's, I might look at McDonald's down here. Down almost 1%. So there we have it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking in with me, your best friend in stocks, options, and dividends. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and we'll see you in the next video.